I'm gonna first plug the truck in because I need to drive in about an hour or two into North Pole. So I have to plug the truck in. If I don't plug it in, the truck will not start. It's too cold. It's 32 below zero, and it's not advised to start it at 32 below zero without it being plugged in. So I got my good gloves on because I have to do some chores out here. I got my hat on. I've got multiple layers on. Hey, Albania, hey, Betty, I gotta do some outside chores. Gotta plug the car in. So while I walk away, Betty, if anybody asks, what the heck is she doing? You can say, well, we have to plug our cars in here. So when it gets this cold, you gotta plug them in. Now, extension cords, here, let me get the camera closer too. I got the mic on so I can walk away and do some chores. But we have to plug our cars in when it's this cold. You can see in the extension cord how it freezes up like this too. The extension cord is literally frozen in this shape. It's kind of cool. I'm also scanning for moose because I have to go on the moose trail to put some snow underneath the riverboat because the toilets are not flushing correctly in our house at this cold temperature, and our sewer line goes right underneath the boat. And so I have to get some snow under the boat to help insulate the sewer lines better. This happens usually when it gets really cold. We always pump our sewer out in August before winter hits. But that's all it takes. I just plug it in. Now it's going to start circulating the oil in here into the heater pan. It's a whole technical thing, but that's how we get our cars started when it's this cold. You plug it in, about a half hour from now, I'll be able to start it. It'll be just fine. Okay, let's see. Moose. If you see a moose, let me know. Most definitely, because as you've seen in my videos, moose walk very quietly. Yes, we do. Early stream for me. Yes, Albania. I wanted to come out here in the daylight. The sun's already set, so it's going to be getting dark pretty quick. So I wanted to be out here so I could see a lot better in case the moose comes along. So now I have to put some snow under the riverboat. So I'm dressed good this time. Like I said, I got my good mitts on, so my hands will not get cold. I'm going to check over here too for moose. I want to make sure there are no moose anywhere. Because they could be behind the truck, behind the garage. They could be anywhere. Okay, I'm just scanning because I'm in the moose's yard. Literally, I'm in the moose's yard. It's a little bit cold on my face, but it's nice to have my head covered properly. My ears aren't really covered well, but good enough. So this is where the moose walk through. So I'm gonna and get this done. And this will be my workout for right now, is to get this started. First off, I have to get the trail to it a lot better. We're completely too blocked in here. The moose like this trail. There we go. We also put our garbage over here too in this cage. So I need to, oh, and I see there's more comments. So Betty can explain a lot of what I'm doing because Betty just lives down the road from me. He knows what's going on. It's nice to have locals on here that can help explain things. Oh. Whee! Kind of crazy to think a moose walks right here, right where I'm standing. As I said, this is their yard, not ours. We live in the moose's yard, in the bear's yard. There. Okay. Try to get the entrance to the cage a little bit better too for our garbage. We put our garbage in this cage because dogs, ravens, and other animals, especially squirrels, they love getting into the cage. I mean, they love getting into the garbage if we leave it out. All right, let's go deeper in now, closer to the boat. And thank you. Talking to folks. Woo! Okay, now I'm gonna put this into some deep snow, scanning for moose again because I'm on their trail. And I'm gonna get started. I'm getting some snow. Woo! It's deep. Make sure I'm in the shot. Okay. Wow. Let's see, I'm gonna be on that side. Yeah, I'm gonna be on this side of the boat. So the moose walked over there. That's where the moose was at. Now, as you can see, under the boat, there's a lot of exposed ground under there. That's where I need to get it covered. And I just take the snow I got here and shove it under there. While looking for moose still. Woo, it's cold out. Okay. Oh boy. Okay, let's make sure the shot is good. My face is a bit cold, but that's all right. Okay. I'm gonna go on this side a wee bit. Snow is pretty deep here. All right. Let's get in here a little bit more. Okay. Ah, it's burr. Okay, good. It's in the shot. I still keep looking for moose. Yeah, snow is a good insulator. It's a really good insulator. But it's not good to have our sewer line completely exposed. We usually do this every year. We just kind of didn't do it yet. And noticed the toilet not flushing right. Still watching my back for a moose. Hopefully this will help at these super cold temperatures. Okay, let's get further behind the boat. Get some more snow under it. I tell you, the fun joys of living in Alaska. Creates rugged, sturdy people. And our weather forecast always shows that it's warming up tomorrow. They always do that. We know better. When it gets this cold, it usually stays for a week plus. So the weather forecast last week said by now it's supposed to be 0 degrees. We knew that wasn't going to be the case. It's still cold. Okay. Get some more snow under there. Let's go further back. Okay. Let's not drop the camera in the snow. Here we go. Okay, I'm scanning for moose. Don't see any. Okay. All right. Okay, let's get some more snow under here. Snow is quite deep. I don't see a moose. Keep your ears open, because I'm literally where the moose like to walk. All right. Get some snow under here. Get our sewer line more insulated. If a moose came, I would jump into the boat. And then I would jump off the boat on the other side and run to the door. I do have it out. Hopefully this will help the sewer line, because like I said, it seems to want to freeze up and run really, really slow when it's this cold. So, gotta insulate it. Doesn't snow under here. Okay, it's a good workout though. So that's going to be today's workout. I am dressed better, so I won't have a situation of being too cold. All right, let's get some more snow under this boat. Both sides. Woo, it's deep and tiring. Ah, when you're getting a good glimpse at life in Alaska when it's wintertime. Okay, I'm gonna put the camera way down here so y'all can watch. Now, if a moose came, I would not care about the camera. I would leave the camera behind. Camera's not worth it for a moose. Okay. All right, let's get some more. There's our sewer line. I see it right there. I see the path of it. Okay, let's keep going. And again, moose are not scared of people at all. They're not scared of cars, people. They're scared of bears. Bears are their predators. Okay, sorry I can't be on the comments very much, but y'all can help moderate. Right now I'm getting some insulation of the snow on the sewer line that goes under this boat. We kind of have the boat in the bad area for winter. Sewer lines need to be covered with snow to help insulate them for these cold, cold winter days. And I keep scanning. And I keep scanning. That's why I have to wear my glasses so I can see really, really clear. There. Okay. I keep getting more under here because this is directly where the sewer line goes. You never want to have to pump your sewer when it freezes up in the winter because your sewer line can freeze up and it backs up under the house. For some people, it backs up outside of the house. And it costs a lot of money because they come out and they thaw out your sewer line. And it costs a lot of money. Oh, I see a tree hanging over a power line in a very bad way. Oh, well, it's not going to affect us. Okay. We don't have neighbors right to the next of us. It's sad. We had a sad situation 2 summers ago with our neighbors. Basically, one of them didn't make it. He did one of the most dangerous things to do. He was at his buddies and they fell asleep. I think it was a generator outside of the house in a hut and a wood stove going, and things weren't properly ventilated. So he passed him carbon dioxide poisoning. Thanksgiving, was it last year or the year before? I can't remember. But it didn't happen here. It happened elsewhere down the road when he was hanging out with his buddies. There was a lot of problems with him in the neighborhood, but I thankfully, before he passed, I called truce with him, shook his hand, and we decided it just wasn't worth it to fight as neighbors. So I'm very glad that I did that before he passed. He was a nuisance, but figured he wasn't going to be my nuisance anymore. So there we go. It's not liking it out here. Okay, but yeah, if you're having issues with your neighbor, and you've already had to involve the law and all that kind of stuff, and the problems still keep going, it's usually better, I find, if using the law doesn't work, just go shake hands and say, hey, truce. And usually that diffuses the whole situation because it's mostly just people pushing at people, kind of like high school. So I'm very thankful I did that when I heard he passed. I was like, all right, I feel like I did the right thing. I got to shake his hand and end our little feud we had. It was stupid stuff, but he was squatting. But oh well. All right. Try to get a tripod through the snow in a good spot. Okay, where is there to try to get a good vantage point of the sewer line? Where is it? Rubber nut. Oh no!